Hello, welcome to my Facebook Live. So, do you think it's possible to stay hyper every single day? That means to stay in a high vibration every single day. Hi, my name is Eileen. I'm a mindset coach. I coach individuals on their mindset based on universal principles. And you might be wondering, hey Eileen, you're a mindset coach. Of course, you would think it's possible. You are a mindset coach. That's what you're supposed to do. That's who you're supposed to be. Well, yes and no. I didn't become a mindset coach overnight. Right? I actually never really thought I wanted to be a mindset coach, but rather it was just me wanting to achieve more in my life. So what does it mean to you to be in high vibration? I mean, where I am now is Saturday, and Saturday we're a bit happier. I hope so, because it's a weekend. You might have some time off from work and some time for yourself, for your loved ones. So we tend to be a little bit higher vibration on the weekend, and perhaps on the weekday we are not in such a high vibration, right? Possible. So the first thing is, do you believe it's possible to be in a high vibration every day? If you notice, the question difference from what I said in the beginning versus now is, the first question I asked when I came on live is, do you think? Right, think. And now I'm asking, do you believe that it's possible to be on high vibration every day? So if you believe but you don't know how to do, that's a good start, because at least you believe. So instead of wanting to have or stay in a high vibration every single day, and perhaps it's not something that you've been achieving, perhaps you only achieve 2 out of 7 days, that's 28% of your time. If you take the calculator or just punching in 2 days out of 7, perhaps you're in high vibration. The remaining 71% of the time you're not in such high vibration. But the good news is that you're on the start. So what can you do to stay in a high vibration? Perhaps I share with you what I do. Right. So yesterday I had a little bit of challenge. I have to manage a situation. So the old me would be annoyed. I'd be really upset. Like my friend checked in and asked, "Are you not annoyed with the situation?" I said, "Well, the old me would be, but the better me." The more aware me would think and be mindful about it, because if I choose to swim in that vibration of not so happy, I'm going to stay in it for a longer period of time. So what can I do? Well, I believe that the challenge that's being posed to me is something that is a growing phase. I will learn something from it, and it will all pan out. So it's hard to keep to that thought. But guess what? As I was on the way out, I saw a butterfly, and I like to always Google and see what does the colors of the butterfly signify. I saw a black and white butterfly, and the description for a black and white butterfly is that it means a huge transformation will be happening in all areas of your life. So that felt uplifting. I accepted the thought. I allowed that thought to come in, and I felt better as I went on the day dealing with the situation. I could have been better, but at least it is much better than how the old me would have handled it. Right? Some other things that I do myself on a daily basis is I breathe. Some say it's meditation. All it does for me is I feel that it's just breathing, because sometimes meditation, the word seems quite big. So I just breathe. I breathe for 15 minutes, mindful of my breathing, and it calms me down, and I could see what I want clearly, and it leads me to learning how to be mindful with my emotions and how I respond to the situation, right? So seeing butterflies was something uplifting for me. I allow and accepted the idea, right? Some may see a butterfly and they don't think anything about it, but we could always choose to learn to see the good in it, right? Have some fun with it. And that's how I deal with my vibration, right? And if wanting to keep in a high vibration the whole day sounds overwhelming, sometimes it is. I mean, we're all humans. We have some habits that are brought over from our not so aware self. And what we can do is start to learn to create moments, right? I'm actually starting a routine whereby every day I have a list of things I need to do. It's not a lot. I list down 4 to 5 things I need to do a day, and I specifically identify them as moments and how I want to feel, what kind of outcome I want to arrive at, and that sets the tone. It's like a pre-programming. So it sets me up for at least the 4 activities that I want to do for the day. It sets me up in a vibration that I would like to see. So that's how it is. So it doesn't mean that just because I'm a mindset coach, I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. Yes, I do know, but it also takes practice to implement all these ideas. So I create moments every day. I breathe. I choose to see the good. So these are the 3 things I do. How about you? What do you do? So if you're watching me on a replay, feel free to hashtag replay, and if this resonates with you, feel free to leave a comment in the comment box below. And if you're watching me for the first time, if you're finishing watching this live and you're wondering why am I coming on live, it's because I'm on a challenge and I would like to make all these lives meaningful instead of me just coming on for the sake of coming on. But this is like my digital journal, because yesterday was I won't say yesterday was the best day I had. I have better days, but it's about me today coming on live, doing a reflection on how I dealt with it and learning to get myself back on a higher frequency. And if it resonated with you, feel free to let me know, leave a comment on how you deal with your day and how do you keep yourself in a high vibration, not just because it's a weekend, but every single day. And if you know of someone who could benefit from this life that I'm sharing, feel free to tag your friend or feel free to share on your timeline. And what I'm also reflecting is yesterday was a day of allowing, and guess what? I'm actually having a 3-day masterclass happening on Tuesday in 2 days time, and I believe all these experiences are just to make the masterclass that's absolutely free more interesting, because it's me embodying the concepts, having experiences which I can bring onto the masterclass with the intent to really to inspire someone to further understand the concept of asking and allowing, and even inspire someone, just one person, to want to take action and apply the concepts to make some improvements in their life, and they'll be good enough as well. So if you like to join me on a masterclass, I'll leave a link in the first comment box below. It'll be within a closed Facebook group happening on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 12:07 for half an hour. I'll come on live. There'll be agenda, there'll be eWorkbook. So if you'd like to, just fill in your email for us and we will drop you the reminders and the ebooks as well. So that's it for today. Hi Shuri, thanks for watching me live. We are just wrapping it up, and if you like to, I'll see you on my upcoming masterclass starting next Tuesday, or if not, I'll see you back tomorrow here on my live. Okay, have a good weekend. Take care. Bye bye.